when the water moves like that, it is exhilarating, but it is also dangerous. And we have to ask ourselves, where do we stand in that flow? Or where do we position ourselves in that flow? We're in the middle of it all. Between China and India. You look at the map of Asia, we're smack right in the middle, where all ships crossing the oceans, from the Indian to the Pacific, must turn. Raffles founded Singapore in an earlier age of globalization for the East-West trade. At that time, China was India's biggest trading partner. Today, China is again India's biggest trading partner, and a much greater East-West trade is flowing. That earlier period brought our forefathers to Singapore, creating our gene pool. In this new age of globalization, the 21st century, another great flow, further movements of people, further mixing of the gene pool, revitalizing what we are. So, here, you live in an exciting time and in an exciting place. Full of promise, but not without dangers or risks. If Barack Obama's father had met the mother not in Hawaii, but in Africa, and he was born there, I don't think his life would have amounted to much. His father was a brilliant man who went to Harvard, got caught up in the politics of Kenya, the tribal politics between the Kikuyus and the Uluos, of which he's a member, Muslim. In the end, not accomplishing much. But because Barack was born in Hawaii, he could reach this point now where there is a better than even chance he'll become the next president of the US. It's a tribute to American society that such a phenomenon is possible. But it also reminds us that being at the right place and the right time is also very important. And I dare say, being a Singaporean today offers us great opportunities in terms of time and space. So first, who am I? Why am I here? What do I want to be? Whatever you become, whether it's a doctor, as a teacher, as a businessman, an engineer, the context in which your life chances will be expressed is in the Asian context in the 21st century. But we mustn't just live for ourselves. Because in times of great change, there are also great challenges. Incomes are stretching out. There are many people who are doing very well, but there are many more people who are being left behind, either because of bad health, bad luck, poor education. And there will be new social tensions. There will be new countercurrents. Whatever we may do, however successful we may be, whatever our accomplishments, always be conscious of those around us, those who are not as fortunate, and be there for them and help them. They could be brothers and sisters, they could be parents, they could be relatives or friends, they could be strangers, they could be of a different race or religion. If we have that, then in this new Asia, Singapore will do very well. But if we instead, we lack that larger sense of ourselves, and each turns inwards, seeing only opportunities, for himself and his family, then at some point in time, other problems will disrupt our progress. It is not in our own enlightened self-interest to have that happen. If everyone behaves selfishly, if every nation behaves selfishly, one day when there's a global pandemic, when the earth warms, when terrorists strike, we'll be weakened by our disunity. Therefore, our value system, our moral philosophy must be one which encompasses a circle greater than ourselves, and one which transcends the divisions of race and religion. Thank you. I'll be happy to have a discussion with you now, to hear your views, and maybe to be corrected. Thank you.